Hey guys, there's two subjects we're going to cover today. One is graze and riparian areas, and it's oftentimes the riparian areas that are grazed are not grazed environmentally. Whenever we don't graze them and we let them in our riparian areas and they destroy the stream banks and cause erosion and stuff, that's where DEP and stuff's going to step in and take that right away, that we're not going to be able to graze streams. So I'd like to discuss how we graze our riparian areas, and I'm also going to cover our wild, I'm going to call it wild silvopasture. And it's what it is trees that have started by themselves natively, and how we're going to manage them to get them into trees without being completely destroyed. Please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. Check this out. These girls will yell at me as soon as I talk to them. Come on, girls. My cows love me. I see something here I want to show you. If you look at the backs of the cows here, there's one cow in here. See that cow right back there? Look at the fly load she has. And the rest of them have almost none. So what that tells me is that cow there, she's always covered with flies. She needs to go. She does not have fly resistance. You're going to want to watch to the end. I'm going to throw the drone up, and we're going to fly down through this riparian area and see how we grazed it. Toby's doing her job. She's a good little cow dog. Pushes them a little hard sometimes. That's okay. She's still learning. Little walnut tree right there. One up there. We've got around 400 walnut trees here on about a half an acre to an acre place. There's a section here, you can see the fence. I have it fenced out because there's a ton of little walnut trees in here. Really nice one coming on down there. So I fenced this out. There's probably 25 walnut trees right here. And then this side over here, I have it pretty well fenced out too. Full of little baby walnut trees. There's an autumn olive. It's a tree nobody seems to like, but it grazes really well. So we're gonna leave it and just manage it. There's a merganser. See him? Got his nose in the air out there on the pond. Cool bird. It's a diving bird. Maybe he'll go under and catch a fish for us. A little nervous. There he goes. There he goes. Kind of chased him off the pond. He's been hanging out on the pond for some reason. Anybody knows how to safely get rid of these weeds that's in my pond, please let me know. It's kind of turned to water brackish dark color. I know it's keeping the water cooler, but I'm afraid that these here are gonna kill all of the fish if something happens here, because I've seen it happen a couple times now where something comes through and kills all this plant life. It makes the water toxic, kills the fish, and I don't want to kill my fish. So if you know of a way of getting rid of these things, let me know. I would appreciate it. Just for reference, this is 1 acre. The pond is exactly 1 acre. You can see here I got it fenced out. The cows, they like to go in there and they like to stand in their belly, up to their bellies, and tramp my bank edges in and stuff like that. So I don't let them on my pond. This whole section right up through here I have fenced out because there's a lot of little walnut trees growing in here, and I want to let them get some height. We're not going to graze that probably for the next 2 or 3 years, that section. And this here is considered a riparian area because it's so close to the pond. The pond banks are good and solid, so I don't need to worry about them pugging or chewing them up at all. Our pond's actually doing pretty good. You can see our overflow right here. It's only down about 2 inches, and this time of year it's usually down 2 feet. We're doing really well as far as water goes, and we're going to graze this off tonight, clear it on around here down into the riparian. There's a bridge there. That's a dry riparian area. The only time that water flows there is if the pond was overflowing. And we have stabilized animal trails and walkways across, so I can access this area and this area. That's the pond area, and this here's a dry riparian area down to, there's a cistern down there. We're going to go down there, and that's where we're going to fly the drone from. But I just wanted to show you the little walnut trees, how well they're doing. Elderberries. People have problems with elderberries on their farm. I have them everywhere. The cows, they crush them. The cows have no access to water whatsoever up there because I don't want them messing my pond bank up. And this morning they were in that dry area. There's no water in it either. So these limbs were hanging down in here this morning. They were as low as that, so the cows got these all trimmed up nice. And they also eat the hickory nuts too, which is pretty cool to hear them eat the hickory nuts. But this here's the stream channel. There's nothing they destroyed here. And then this here's my stabilized animal trails and walkways to get across there. And that's been in for 10 years. And the water comes out, there's some irises up there. There's the outlet pipe, and it flows down across these rocks. And it is not washed out whatsoever. Now, in this case here, we went ahead and grazed the stream channel because it's a dry stream. Yeah, let's put the drone up and take a look. I gotta get the water moved here first. I've got some cover crop seed. We're having a field day here at the farm, October 20th. Every one of you are invited. So I hope to see you at the field day. It'd be nice to have a bunch of my subscribers come, and I'd be really appreciative seeing some of you guys and meet some of you guys in person. I'd really like that. So if you're subscribed to the channel, you see this video and you come to the field day on October 20th, you want to get a hold of the Riparian Conservation District. They have a website. Just Google it, Riparian Conservation District. It pulled out easier than expected. I love my tiny tanks. They make life so much easier. I still use just the regular threaded hose stuff. I tried cam locks one time, and the cam locks, I've tried a couple different quick connects. They either leak, they pop themselves apart. There just doesn't seem to be a happy medium with it. So I just use the garden hose ends. It doesn't matter to me. It does take a couple seconds to do them, but Alright, so we're going to turn around and fly right down the riparian area here. See the cows right there in the center of the screen. Those girls there, that's the lower side of the pond. And then let me put this up on 2x. There we go, that's better. Roll that up. You can see the buggy there on the top of the screen. We're going to roll right on down the riparian area here. Roll on down here. You can see here this green spot, and then it's brown on the sides. That's not grazed down to the dirt, that's just cover. So let's go on down and see how I set a fence on both sides. Where it's green there, that is where you get down through the riparian area. You can see a dead hickory there and a dead cherry down on the other side of it there. Get down and you can see where it turns brown again. Right there about the center of the screen. There's 2 elder trees there, and those are the first elders that I've ever seen in my life that I know of that are identified. So we've got 2 elders there, which the cows, there were some smaller ones. Cows absolutely loved them. But the water goes underground right at those elder trees. It goes back underground, so we're able to graze that area on down there. In that area down there by them, or this riparian area. Where the heck am I? Okay, we're up in the warm season field, but you can see the green on that riparian area. I'm gonna just go sideways here. See the green there? Just slide on down. But that was plugged full of multiflower rose, and we were able to kill them with goats and sheep. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.